Across the country, from Columbine to Newtown, sadly, no community is immune from these tragedies. We have to send our children to school, so how do we keep them safe? This week, we're taking a closer look at security in our schools. Now, I want you to take a look at this video of this young man. Looks pretty normal, unassuming, but as he reaches into his pocket, he pulls out one gun. Oh, there's two. What else does he have? Oh, another gun, 3. Number 4. Does he have? Oh, that one's big. That's number 5. What's it? 6 guns. We're not done. That's number 7. Gun number 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gun number 9 with a magazine. Gun number 10. Did you see this one? Probably didn't notice it, did you? Look at that. Where's number 11? Right next to number 12. 12 guns. Looked pretty unassuming, but that's all the heat that he was packing. Joining me now is Michael Dorn, Executive Director of Safe Havens International. Michael, great to have you with us.
Good to be here, sir.
Let's talk about something that schools can do, because it's always budget, money these days. Low tech.
Low tech, lots of great things. That demonstration by my son, his actual...
That was your son?
That's my son. Yeah, his actual record is 193 weapons. We don't show that on regular television, but we show people how to spot the indications that someone's carrying a gun. And so it's very inexpensive. We train about 10 to 20,000 school bus drivers a year, for example, and that stopped a number of shootings right here in the state of Georgia at schools. Because
they were able to notice something that, to the untrained eye, might not be noticeable.
Right. You see, our brain works faster than my Panasonic Toughbook computer to spot and react to danger if it's properly trained. So we do training on things like pattern matching and recognition, visual weapon screening. So those are really, they're low tech compared to this stuff, but high tech from a people standpoint. What we want to do is make sure we're using both. The technology you just talked about with expert Gregory Thomas, one of the top people in the world of school safety. These systems, like the SAFE system, reduce crime and danger, make it easier to communicate in an emergency while raising test scores. And we want to look for ways to make schools safer and more effective at the same time. And to do that, we use assessment. And then we look for low-tech solutions like
what's this?
This is a $5 rescue whistle. And some of our client school districts, I've got different. They're just different colors.
Right.
But I won't blow this in the studio. But this right.
Why not?
Well, because it's extremely loud.
Let's hear it.
So if you've got 500 kids in a pep rally and you need to get their attention to warn them of an emergency, or outside a tornado's approaching, this $5 whistle can save lives just like this high-tech piece of equipment can. And it all boils down to blending high-tech people with the high-tech equipment that we have today. And never...
Well, let's talk about this high-tech system, because this, this intrigued me when I first learned about it. Now, this is something you wear around a teacher will wear around their neck?
Yes, sir. And I have no connection with this company. I know the folks that make it. There's several vendors that offer these things, but this really impresses us. As a nonprofit center, we try to point people in the right directions. And this thing is amazing because this has been proven to raise test scores. So it's cost effective. It actually saves school districts money to buy it. It's cheaper to buy this stuff than not to use it. And as a side benefit, you can save lives. If a kid's not breathing in a classroom, if a teacher can hit a button, they hear it in the office, they know what the problem is. The teacher can give CPR or lock a door or take action. And this is just incredible technology, and this makes a lot of sense to us. There's a lot of great technology.
So I'm looking at this thing, and I see there's a bunch of buttons here, right? Now, is there a button that goes directly to authorities? Like if there was worst-case scenario like we had in Newtown, if a teacher was wearing this, could they hit a button and authorities automatically would know something is bad, we got to get there?
Sure. It can be. This unit is normally in the principal's office. It flashes to tell you there's an emergency. You can hear what's being said. But for school districts like where I worked at Bibb County Public Schools, we had our own police department, 24-hour dispatch. This can actually be monitored right there in the emergency center. So you can actually hear what's being said, and you can even tie these to security cameras. You can actually turn the camera in a gymnasium. If a coach calls for help, you can tie in the camera so the public safety responders and office personnel can actually see
They know what's going on before they even get there.
Sure. And I mean, these technologies that we have, both in terms of how people can be trained, as well as equipment-type technologies, are just astounding. And
astounding. It starts at $5.
It goes all the way up.
It goes all the way up. But, I mean, this is money. If we're going to spend money on something, the safety of our children, I think should be a priority. Great stuff. We're out of time here, Michael, but we really do appreciate it.
Thanks.
It's an important issue. You know, security in our schools is a theme we're going to focus on all week here on Making It in America.